Hi there, welcome to Story Corner Picture Book Reviews. I'm Mrs. B, and the book we're looking at today is called Worries Go Away. This book is written by Kes Gray and it's illustrated by Lee Wildish. It's a 2014 Hodder Children's Books publication, and the blurb on the back says, "For every child who has worries, big and small, comes this compelling and comforting story." And the author and illustrator of this book are also the team that are behind Leave Me Alone and Mum and Dad Lou, two other excellent books. So I love this book. The illustrations are fantastic. As you can see, it's written in lovely rhyming text. So I'm just going to read a couple of pages to give you a feel for the book. There's a place where I go when things make me sad. There's a place where I go when good turns to bad. You can't get there by bike. You can't reach it by phone. The place where I go is a world of my own. So this little character in the book describes how to escape bad things. She goes into this quiet world of her own where nobody can reach her, and she feels nice and free. And this place initially is a lovely place. We've got lots of ice cream cones, birds chirping about, the bees are buzzing, and our little character looks blissfully happy. Why wouldn't she? There's sweets growing on the trees. And there's a nice unicorn here who seems to be, I think he's pooting a rainbow. I don't know, maybe there's just a twinkly rainbow coming out behind him. So the girl explains that this is a lovely place to be in. It's pretty near perfect. There's fun to be had. But after a while, it begins to feel bad. And after a while, what happens is these creepy things start to come onto the page, and these are her worries. The worries I take here begin to take hold. They give me the shivers. They make me feel cold. And the worries manage to destruct everything in their path. They melt the ice cream, the lemonade and the cola disappears, and of course we see the girl looking very frightened. So as the story goes on, she describes how her worries can take over and scare her. If she feels like there's no escape from them, she turns and she runs. The description of worries is excellent. It really kind of puts worries into a visual context for children. They won't let me lose them. They won't let me go. I'm beginning to panic. I'm starting to slow. I stagger, I stumble, I trip and I fall. I climb to my feet with my back to a wall. So it shows how sometimes worries can get really big and overwhelming. So the little girl eventually comes to a place where she's in a dark space and there's a door in front of her, and she looks through the keyhole of the door. And when she looks through the keyhole of the door, she sees that there are people on the other side of the door who are gathered outside, and these people are her family and her friends, and they've been trying to reach her. They've been trying to get through to her. They've been knocking on the door, but the door has been locked. And the little girl then explains that the person who owns the key to this door is her. She has the power to open the door. And then she says, "If I open my heart to my family and friends, my worries might go and my troubles might end. I turn the door handle and push from my side. My world fills with light as the door opens wide." So here we see all the friends and family waiting to greet her, reaching out to her, and she's happily running to them. So the final pages of the book, she explains, "I feel so much better, not lonely or down. And as for my worries, they've upped and left town. The next time I'm troubled, there's a place I will go. Not a world of my own, but to someone I know." So I love the message in this book. It explains to children that if you have worries or if you've got something on your mind, it's important to reach out to people and to talk to them rather than keeping it to yourself and keeping it in your own mind. This is a lovely book. I love the rhyming text. I think it's an excellent way for children to pick up on the story and to join in, to guess the words. It very simply explains worries and puts them into context for children. The visual picture of the worries is excellent. It's a really sweet book to read to children, and if you want to open up a discussion about feelings or anything that your child might have on their mind, this is a really good tool to use. Equally, it's a good book to use for a group situation. If you want to find out more about this book or read my review, please go to my blog, Story Corner Picture Book Reviews. I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you.